My active imagination begins recalling a dream. It was a family reunion at our grandma's ancestral home. There was a fight between me and my brother. My mother intervened, taking side with my brother. I woke up with a heavy heart, filled with anger. Then I thought using this for my active imagination. I listened to my heart. It's hurting, it's pounding. I could hear the beat. I take time lingering on the feelings till I got settled. I saw my mother with my brother. I was still angry. I asked her why she took side in spite of all the harsh words spoken by my brother. It made me angry to see her come to my brother and embrace him. In my restlessness, I fall asleep, and in the dream, I rushed to the ocean. My father saw me took a dive. In the water, I saw myself inside the swimming pool. As I dived deeper, the pool turned out to have a several layers of rooms, one on top of another. As I dived deeper, I went through a hole and came up from the swimming pool. I walked out of the resort and there was an attractive young man waiting for me. I was back to the ancestral house. I wanted to follow my father and my brother who went to my aunt's house. I took a piece of cardboard and a sack of sand to throw to the garbage. As I came out of the house, construction workers rushed and ransacked everything inside the house. I was in a hurry and just left everything I held on the ground. As I went back inside the house, I saw my belongings packed in a plastic bag. Then I saw myself outside the mall. There was a storm and the flood was raging through the streets. I stood by a pedestal where the flood couldn't reach me. Scared but waited for the moment till the flood subsided. As I woke up again, I called on my mother and brother. I was sober this time. I asked them why they were doing this to me. In my anger, I felt I was rejected and abandoned, ignored, humiliated, offended, and ridiculed. Them are accomplices to my miseries. I saw in my mother the archetype of a caring mother. In my brother, I saw the archetype of the wanderer, the fool, and the trickster. At the onset, I only see in me the archetype of the abandoned. All the feelings I had resonates to the abandoned, taking into consideration that the other archetypes could also be me was hard to accept. Then I suddenly remember the shadow. Thus my feelings of resentment is manifestation of the shadow that I refuse to acknowledge. I look at my mother and my brother and reconsider. This could be the manifestation of the shadow. I was not comfortable talking to my brother, so I called on my mother. I asked her why. She answered, "Haven't I cared for you when you were sick, when I was worried you are getting old without a partner, when you were hungry and I cooked for you?" Then she continued, "Your brother is in a pitiful situation. Shall I abandon him when almost everyone has left him?" Then she told me, "You are in a better situation. Would you rather befall like him so you can have my favor?" I look at my brother and my memories of the past came back, seeing how he squandered his fortunes, let his desires ruin him. Then the image of the Mother of Perpetual Help came to my mind. It was a reminder to me that I will suffer the same path if I will not be careful. It took time for me to accept that there is a potential for me to become like my narcissist brother. I hated my mother for taking side, but in my active imagination, the mother spoke like a sage warning me of what might become of me. Yet the mother's compassion gave me a sense of numinous, enlightened of the wisdom spoken. I recognize the warning. I have been reckless as my brother, but I am lucky enough not to make grave mistakes like what he did. Though past mistakes have given me dire consequences, I dare not risk to another adventure. Taking the path of the wanderer could be dangerous. Yet, I love the excitement but heed to the mother's advice. Be careful. I continue to linger into the many meanings of the images, but for now, I The ego wanted to bring balance to listen to the mother. Be ready for the trickster, yet careful and prepare. Know my boundaries, pack up my things and essentials, but be ready as I give in to the adventurer in me. Experiencing the numinous at the end of this active imagination gave me so much joy and courage. Every time I recall this active imagination brings me moment of fear about the future, scared of the uncertainties, but wanting to heed the warning of the mother. I fell and made mistakes in the past, yet lucky enough to survive the worst that could have happened. Lately, the trickster seems to strike again, causing me almost to doubt myself again as I started to recall the adventurer in me in the past and how my idealism brings me miseries and disillusionment. It scares me to take responsibility for the risk I am about to make again. And sometimes it questions me, are all the efforts I am doing is worth taking? How many times did I profess to follow Jesus, carry his cross? Yet when I experienced the loss of financial securities, it would rattle me. Then always the loss before is followed by intense sadness of being abandoned and neglected. The orphan in me strikes. But wasn't it my choice in taking this path? Yet I kept whining and complaining, then blaming the mother for the neglect of me. But the mother is within me, reaching out to me and telling me that I am better off than her other children. Would I want to fall really hard so she would favor me? This made me realize I am okay, I am good. It is okay to worry, but I have myself. The Spirit of God is within me. As I follow Him, I will definitely need to have the courage to take His cross. Every time I hear the song, Jesus ng aking buhay, Jesus of my life, every time I hear the song, Be Not Afraid, it reminds me of the path I chose to take since I was a child. I may have wavered and rattled and still scared as I was, as I am now. But my gaze will always be focused on Him. And when rattled again, I will just sing and dance to His song.